Even though students are wrapping up their last week of classes before finals, new locations are still opening up at the University Village.
We'll take you live to the UV's newest restaurant. See It Live starts now.
Just this week, 2 new locations have opened up at the University Village, providing USC students with more dining options. But despite the new additions, there are still a number of stores that have yet to open at the University Village. Good evening, I'm Hannah Wing.
And I'm Brian Redhead. The construction that's still going on has caused some issues for students. The 15-acre property has 35 retail locations. Of those spots, 17 are now open for business. 3 locations, Ranch's Chicago Pizza, Dolce, and Wahlburgers, are expected to open soon. 5 other locations are under construction, and 10 locations are waiting to be filled by future tenants. Annenberg Media's Drew Schwendeman had a chance to talk with the owner of Trayhost Tacos during an official opening. Danny Trejo was there to welcome customers to the 6th location for his taco chain. He's there live right now where students are lining up for dinner. Drew?
Thank you. Yes, I'm here outside of Trayhost Tacos, the brand new taqueria here at the University Village. The restaurant actually opened on Sunday, but today was the opening celebration. Danny Trejo himself came out with other co-founders. I had the chance to speak with him, of course, about what the restaurant means to him and why USC students are going to love it. Take a look. More restaurants are finally opening in the USC Village, and students are lining up for tacos. Trayhost Tacos.
Man, Trayhost Tacos, this is a spot.
Danny Trejo is best known as Machete from Spy Kids and other action films. He opened the first Trayhost Tacos on La Brea in 2015. Now, his popular establishment is expanding.
Any location in Los Angeles is great for me because I grew up here.
Trejo grew up in Echo Park, and his partners are SC alums. Ash Shaw thinks the USC Village is the perfect spot.
To bring Mexican food back to USC was, I don't know, it's kind of full circle.
While many celebrities have failed in the restaurant business, Trejo has found success.
A lot of celebrities think they can just stick their name on something and people are going to come. Food's delicious. You know, people will come one time to get an autograph or take a picture, but if the food's not good, you know, they won't come back, you know.
The menu offers food for people on all diets. Danny Trejo stopped by the opening of his restaurant here today. He recommended this taco. Here's my first bite.
The brisket. Machete loves the brisket while he's texting you.
And now I'm here with Lewis Caldwell, a loyal Trayhost Tacos fan and a freshman here at USC. So Lewis, is this your first time at this location?
Yeah, it's my first time at this location.
And how does the food stack up compared to the original La Brea location?
It's pretty good. I haven't had a bowl before, but this bowl they're killing it.
And what's in this? What's this one called?
I got the fried chicken bowl, and it's fried chicken. There's some beans, some lettuce, a whole bunch of ingredients.
Oh my God, you're making me hungry. And how does Trayhost Tacos compare to other taquerias in Los Angeles? You know, there's a couple around the school.
Yeah, I'd say I definitely come to Trayhost Tacos over Chipotle. Definitely. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really compare it other than that.
Definitely. You know, and one thing that's really fascinating is Danny Trejo is an actor and he's in Spy Kids. Is he someone that you know more for acting or know more for his food?
Oh, definitely for his acting. Yeah.
Really? What are some of his films that you're a fan of?
Well, you just mentioned he's in Spy Kids. That one with I grew up watching Spy Kids. It's always been, yeah, it's an important film in my life.
Well, awesome. Yeah, we definitely love Danny Trejo here. We're so excited that we have this restaurant, and we know that students are going to be lining down the block every single night for it. Thank you so much for coming out, Lewis. We'll turn it back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you for that, Drew. While a couple of restaurants are already open, students are still waiting for the full selection of dining options.
But the restaurants that already seem to be open are taking advantage of the limited competition. Annenberg Media's Serena Habashian talked with students who've been enjoying the options already open. Serene?
Thanks, Brian and Hannah. One of the main perks of the Village is all the new restaurants and dining options, from healthy lunch on the go at Cava to sit-down comfort meal at Barilla. Barilla just opened this week and is one of the few sit-down restaurants in the village. Their mission is to serve authentic Italian recipes where students can eat well and healthy. Their menu offers everything from pizza to pasta to paninis. The chef at Barilla says he's not worried about the competition with the other new restaurants that are set to open in the village.
Ciao, my name is Alfonso. I am the executive chef of Casa Barilla. Pretty much since we opened, Monday was our first day. Let's say that we didn't ever stop. So it's a very, very good and energetic environment. We love it. I know there is a few guys that are coming in, so we're excited because it's going to be the same for everybody. But definitely we take the pasta people with us.
Cava is another favorite eatery in the village. It's a Mediterranean Chipotle-style fast food restaurant that offers healthy, build-it-yourself bowls. With 9 more restaurants set to open in the village in the next few months, Cava will be facing some competition. But students are excited to have more options and perhaps cheaper ones.
A little bit embarrassing, but I think we've been here maybe 5 times at this point. You need more variety around here, so I think having a nice like family style kind of Italian place really.
And everyone loves like pastas and pizzas.
I've been wanting to try Cava, but I've always not gotten myself to spend the money for it yet. Just because of how expensive it is, and especially because of the serving sizes. I usually just want some fast, quick meal or something, and if I wanted to actually dine in a restaurant, I probably wouldn't do it on campus.
When I was at the village this afternoon, these restaurants were packed with students, some even studying and fueling up for finals. Back to you, Hannah.
While many restaurants are opening in the village, you can find similar food items for cheaper on campus. I compared menu item prices between spots in the village and at restaurants right here at USC. A Habit Burger on campus, a cheeseburger, is $4.33, and at Wahlburgers opening in the village, it is $7.15. Both Sun Life Organics and Nectar Juice Bar have acai bowls, both called the Trojan Bowl. On campus at Nectar, it's $8.50, while right across the street at Sun Life in the village, it's $12.95. A cheese pizza at CPK on campus is $7.49, while over at the village, it's Rancé's Chicago Pizza at the village, it's $14. And finally, let's talk chicken bowls. At Verde on campus, a bowl is $6.79. At Cava Mediterranean Grill, it's $9.57. And across the street at Trayhost Tacos, a chicken bowl is $12. USC students use their ID cards to buy food from university dining halls as well as restaurants on campus like The Habit and Panda Express. But these dining dollars have no value at restaurants in the University Village.
I do appreciate it just because it provides a little diversity in what you're choosing to dine and your options, just because not everyone's the dining halls get a little repetitive in how they cycle through their meals. And
they definitely should at least consider having dining dollars in restaurants in the future there, because it's just such a no-brainer, it just makes a lot of sense.
It's kind of isolating for people who live in this area who don't have really a USC affiliation other than being in this area.
We reached out to the undergraduate student government and they said there are no current plans to advocate for the extension of USC card services to retail at the village.
The opening of the USC Village has not only brought food to students, but locals as well, but also a large number of job opportunities. Since USC kicked off construction of the village in September 2014, about 4,800 people have been hired, and some of these are students. Sun Life Organics and Core Power Yoga are 2 companies that have hired Trojans.
I think they marketed mostly to outside people at first, just because it was over the summer when a lot of the stores were opening up, but at least Sun Life definitely marketed the students because they wanted to kind of create that culture within USC.
I don't think they're actively trying to employ USC students. I wouldn't say they're against it in any way. If a student applies, they're interested, and it's great because they live so close. For me, at least, working at Core Power, they like it because I can quickly sub classes if somebody ends up not being able to teach, because it's literally a 4-minute walk.
These stores and restaurants are also providing job opportunities for people in the community surrounding campus and across LA County. For years, food trucks have lined up on the corner of Hoover and Jefferson to serve students passing by on their way to class. But the new USC Village could take away some of their customers. We asked the owner of Armando's food truck if she's noticed a dip in sales.
So, sí, hay mucha diferencia desde el open.
Yes, there has been a big difference since the Village opened here at USC. It's slow, but there are also other employees who work there that eat here. There are less sales because of the businesses. Before, when they were not open, there were more sales.
While there has been a decline in sales, some customers still prefer the food trucks over the Village options because of their low prices.
The one place I did go eat, the prices weren't ridiculous or anything, but seriously, like the prices here are going to be significantly lower than there because they don't have the same upkeep. So I mean, that's one thing that you're going to probably see is that some of the trucks are going to still have a draw for people who are budget conscious.
Despite the new competing businesses in the USC Village, the low prices of food trucks keep them operating for students at USC and the employees over at the Village.
Students living in the University Village often deal with noise due to the new construction of restaurants and retail storefronts. The students who are the most affected by the noise live directly above or across from construction. USC's Real Estate Development and Leasing Office released a statement about what to expect in the near future. On Monday, Brian Wilson, the executive director of the USC Real Estate Development and Leasing said, quote, 5 restaurants are planning to begin serving at the USC Village in the next 2 weeks. Other USC Village retail tenants are in various stages of development, including leasing, retail space customization and design, construction, and the complex process of obtaining multiple approvals and permits from the City of Los Angeles, which are required when opening any business. We had more questions about the construction progress, but they were not able to respond today. We spoke with 2 students dealing with the noise.
Yeah, I live in the Village, and I love it so far. I do live above where they're doing construction, so it's a bit noisy at times, but really I'm just kind of looking forward to what's going to be built here.
I'm just still kind of surprised that, a lot of stuff isn't open. There's still a lot of construction going on. It gets a bit noisy at times, and so if anything, it just kind of builds excitement for, what's coming.
While there is a lot of noise going on right now with that construction, students are very excited to see what the University Village has to offer next semester. Thanks for watching See It Live. From everyone here at Annenberg Media, I'm Hannah Wing. I'd also like to give a huge thank you to our studio crew, faculty, producers, and journalists. You guys are absolutely amazing, and this show would not be possible without all of you.
And I'm Brian Redhead. You can watch us online at uscannenbergmedia.com. Good night.